Yeah, hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Week 5 first session. So, we have this first session for Week 5. I know that you have quiz one exam also in this week, coming week. So, we have already scheduled three session specifically for revision session. So, this week actually for quiz one. Or before starting this Week 5 content, if you have any query, then you can ask. Any doubt? Any specific doubt? Any query?
Sir, I had a programming doubt.
Yeah, Niket. So, which week?
Week 4.
Week 4. Okay. I'm sharing my screen and tell me which problem you have doubt. Okay, I hope my screen is visible.
Yes,
So which problem?
in the GRPA.
Your GRPA number.
Wait a minute. The last GRPA.
Okay.
Shopkeeper problem.
This one, na? Shopping cart.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
what is your doubt?
say if someone is inputting number in place of Y or N,
Huh.
so how should I handle that?
Okay. So that means here some condition is given. Input format, the prices of the item is double. The user choice has single character. If Y, go to step one again. If N, print the output. Okay.
But someone press 1,
Hmm.
2, 3, 4 in place of Y.
Hmm.
Then what should I do?
No, you can just mark the condition. So here, actually, this question is fixed. So what constraints are given, you need to follow this. Okay.
Okay.
So here it is saying that if you are getting Y in the input, so that means good. You should repeat the process. Okay. If you are getting N at any time, then just stop the process and return the result. So in the sample input, you can see here we are getting first input 100. After the second input, we are getting Y. Y means we want to repeat this process again. Okay. So that means previous cost price is 100. Now we are getting next price 200. So this 200 should add into the previous price. Okay. If we are getting continuously Y, then we will repeat this process. The repeat process means we will take one more input and we will add that price to the previous sum, and we will repeat this process. So at last point, if any time we are getting n character in the input, okay.
Okay.
So that means, so here you can just mark the condition if input is equal to y, okay, y character. Then you need to repeat the process. Else, that means if input is not y, if it is any character other than y, so that means you should stop the process. So that will come as a else condition or break condition. Okay, so
Okay.
that do while loop, if you remember.
Yes.
Okay, so there is one do while loop. So I'm just giving one hint. So I'm writing one small program. So let s include dot h. Okay, int main, and inside this body we'll maintain return 0, and above this. Okay, so how we can do perform this while do while loop. So do while loop means, so what we are written inside the do block, so that will at least perform one time. Okay, after that we will check the condition. So let me take so I'm not writing the complete solution for this because this is graded, but I am just giving one example like int a and like care choice. Okay, so we are reading another input in the character form, so we will take the care data type for that care choice. Okay, and after that we will run the do while loop. So do inside this, and we will write the condition for while. So while, and what is condition? While condition, we are writing that if choice is equal to this char, that y. Okay, this is the condition. Okay, and after that I'm writing this printf hello. This I'm writing result. Okay, so this is simply string, and inside that this do while loop. Oh, this is double. Sorry, this is do. Okay, so now this is a structure of do while loop. After that, what we can do, we can just read the choice one time here. Okay, at the before the do loop. So we will just read the like in scanf. Okay, so choice. Okay, huh. Okay, so no need to read here. What we will do, we will write the scan both inside scanf for that int a. Okay, so percentile d and for a. So this is the value for a, and another is and scanf. This is another, we are reading the value of character, so that is c. So here this is for choice. So this is for choice. Okay, and in between you can do any operation like suppose I press the output in between. So printf um, the input for a page. Okay, comma a, and we will write like here percentile d. Okay, so what we are doing in this program, we have declared one variable a, we have declared one variable for choice. After that we are using one do while loop, and inside this do, so that means when we are entering inside this main function, so this two line will be executed first. After that, at least one time we will enter inside this do loop. Okay, so inside this do loop we are taking the input from user, that is for a. Then we are printing the value which we have read for a, that we are printing simply here. And then we are again reading the input for choice variable. After that, after performing this do operation, then we are checking if this choice value is equal to y. Okay, then we will read this do again. Okay, and again we will read one data, and then we will print this, and again we will read for one value for choice. So if this choice is equal to y, then we will repeat this process. If this choice is not equal to y and it is any extra other character other than y, so this while loop will break, and we will enter to the next instruction, and this message will be print. Okay, here result. So let's run this. So you can see this is asking one input here. Okay, so I am just printing one input 10, and you can see the next line is printing. So let's use this slash n here. Okay, so this is break. Okay. Scan a percentage c choice. Okay, so not be ready. Okay, carry choice is equal to c. Choose connections. Okay, so in between we are, if we are printing print statement, so because of that it is stopping the process without reading the another data. Let's comment this. Okay, so running again. So let's you can see 10. If I'm printing, okay, again stopped. Why this is stopped? Equal to y.
Excuse me.
Sir, you have not initialized choice initially.
Oh, okay, okay, first time, yeah. Okay, okay. What? No, we are reading the input, na?
Excuse me.
Yes, yes.
I have seen this unusual behavior before. I suspect it might have something to do with the two scanf statements in the loop block. I suggest if you put %d space %c within the same scanf statement, you will be fine, is what I think. You can try.
Inside this.
Yes.
But why? Okay. Scanner percentage. This should not happen. This is unusual. Like this, you're saying? But still, I'm not sure. Okay, why? Yeah, it is working in this way. But this is totally unexpected
Even
behavior.
I was confused, but it seems to be the some weird behavior. We should just cope with it, I think.
Hmm.
Sir, in between two scanfs, when you entering the enter, the second scanf is accepting that enter key as a input. I mean the \r and \n. It is accepting it as an input. So it is breaking.
Okay, let me check again. So suppose if I give input like this, so 10 in the same line. So like why? Yes, this time it is working. Okay, now 40 and then n. Yeah, that's it. It is working in this way also. But press enter should also be work because these are two different input statement. 10. No, this time is working, I think. Yeah, now working. I'm not sure what happened in the previous code. So the code was same.
Sir, can you control Z? I mean undo all the thing and see if it happens again.
Hmm, now fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was
Uh,
there a space?
yeah, I think this was the problem. Let me just check. Okay, so 10. Oh, no, it is not working.
So we have to give a space.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. This is 20. Yeah, it's fine. 20, then Y. This is fine. The 30, enter Y. Yeah, now it is running. Hmm, and 40 and enter and then stop. Okay, I think something unexpected. Not sure about this compiler. So, is this the same behavior on another compiler?
Yes, sir. I also faced this issue.
Okay, let's remove this. 14. Yeah, it is break. Okay. So I'll check this. I'm not sure why this is happening.
Sir, I faced this issue and searched in the internet, and
Hmm.
there is something called the input buffer, and we need to clear those input buffer before scanning two times. I mean, in between both two scanfs, I
But
think
this is happening only for the character. I am not sure this will happen for the integer, because we
integers.
have,
Yeah.
we have already done many problems like this. So like int b, if I suppose this is a b, let's change this choice to integer. Okay, so I think this will not happen, and this is happening for character only. So int choice, and then d, moving this. Okay, and here if I am putting equal to y, okay, so y means sorry, one means repeat, and another that other than one is exit. So now this is now okay. Yeah, so let's run again. At least semicolon. Okay, like 40 and then 1, you can see it is running fine without a space. And suppose if I press 50 and then 0, and it will stop. Yeah, so it is happening only with characters. So I have to check this. Is there any constraint for characters or not in the C like this? And why this behavior is there? Okay, but otherwise the logic which someone is asked that for the while logic you need to write the code in this manner. Okay, so just
Sir, we
do.
should use Python instead of C.
No, that
It
Python is
gives too
the
much error.
no. Actually, Python is another course in for your electronics also. Okay, on diploma level you have.
Okay.
Okay, on diploma level you will learn Python separately. But this is also yes, some constraint are there, and I'll check this. Okay, so if anything is specific given in the language for this, then I'll definitely confirm. But for this do while loop process, so the last problem statement is very similar to this. You need to just read the value which is given in the problem statement. After that, just take that input and add that input into the previous sum. So you can take some variable here with initialize with 0 initially, and after that read the input choice and add that value into the sum. After that, read the value for the choice. Okay, and if this choice is equal to y, just repeat this process. Otherwise, stop this. So and after completion of this do while loop, print the final sum. Okay, so you can do the code in this way. Okay, so this is y input. Okay, here constraint is, yeah. So just try to read both input in one
In
scanf.
one scanf, na?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, if you are getting error, is it fine? Who asked?
Yeah, I asked.
Okay, Aniket. Okay, any other query?
No, I don't have any query.
Yeah, any other one? Okay, so actually we have also released this some solution and also notes in the supplementary content. So you can see these also. So that one is practice theory assignment solution. So graded theory assignment solution is already configured on the portal. After due date, you can see the explanation in the portal also. But practice theory assignment solution explanation now is released in the PDF format. Okay.
Sir, in the debug, how should we debug this in the portal? Right, like there is given a debug panel, but we cannot
So that is
access it.
not enabled. Yeah, that is still under development.
Okay.
That feature is not enabled now. Okay. And this is the one practice theory assignment solution. So we have uploaded till week 4, and I just now uploaded these notes. Okay, so that I'm using in the session. So till week 4, I have uploaded these notes PDF for week 1 to week 4. So you can also visit this. Okay. So, and after one more thing, those who are actually term students, those who are doing this C programming as a term students, or those who are planning to continue, is if after qualifier, or if suppose if you qualified and you want to continue this course in the same term, So this is the information for both category. So actually we are starting the timed assignment, timed we can see the timed lab assignment for this course, and from this weekend. So this weekend means every week. Okay, from this week, every weekend we will release one timed assignment. Timed assignment means we will give only 2 hours for each day, and we will release that assignment 3 days or maybe 4 days sometimes. So if any quizzes happen in between, so we will increase the extend the one day. So we will release 3 days in night, 8 to 10 p.m., and that assignment will open only for 2 hours. Okay, so you have to complete that assignment in only that 2 hour duration in day, and that assignment contains four programming problems. So that first timed lab assignment will contain four programming problems from week 4 content, based on the week 4 content. Okay, so this we will release from this Saturday. Then first week we will release 4 days due to this quiz. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Okay, and timing will be 8 to 10. We are planning to this timing 8 to 10, or we will also send one announcement with the full details. What is the timing, exact timing? And all 4 days, the problem will remain same. So what you can do, just try to complete all four problems in 2 hour slot, one slot. Okay, so one day slot. Suppose if you try to attempt on Saturday, so that problems will be visible similar to this. Now you can see this mock unit. Okay, so similar to this, one new unit will be visible at 8 p.m. Just refresh the page at around 8 p.m., and one new unit will come with the name of timed lab assignment 1, like this. And inside that unit you can see the four problem. Okay, so just try to complete all four problems in the one slot. So that actually what is the purpose for this timed assignment is to prepare you for the OPP exam, because the OPP exam is also duration is 2 hour, and you will get the four problems. So you should have enough practice to complete that four problems in 2 hour. So we are starting this activity from this weekend, so from Saturday. And you can also, suppose if you missed one problem and you could not solve the all problems in one slot. Okay, so like Saturday you could not solve, you can only solve, you are only able to solve only two problems out of these four problems. So what you can do, remaining two problems you can solve in the next day, that
Sir,
another slot. Yes.
sir, this time assignment is graded or for only for
Yeah, this
practice?
is graded. This is graded. So like, let me open the grading document. And
So,
this is very important because some OPP2 actually eligibilities depend on this. This is handbook and grading document. Okay, yeah, this is the same. Where is the
sir,
page? Hmm.
so it will be based on the till 4 week or only 4 week.
No, it is only fourth week. So that means control statement that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so programming is started from week third. Na? So week third is just a expression that variable, but week 4 is control statement. So it is based on the
Hello,
week
sir.
4 content. Yeah. Where is the?
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, actually, one query I needed, sir. Previously, I have mailed to the support team that regarding that last time I had just to report only the OPP exam. I have cleared my written one, but that mail they are not responded. So I have not submitted that assignments and also. It is not required to submit, right? Only OPP is remaining, right?
No, according to the grading document, it is required to submit. But last time, what happened actually, we allowed to the students to for the OPP exam on the last time. Okay, but this is not given in the grading document. You need to attempt these, and based on that, OPP2 eligibility will be decided. Uh,
It means I need to submit my assignments and all.
you are
Hello.
repeater.
Yeah. I previous
Okay,
term
okay,
I cleared
okay.
my theory, but my only OPP was pending. That's it.
I think then it is not required.
Yeah, that's it.
For
But
repeater, it is
I
not
have
required.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Because previously I had mailed to that support team, but no response came. So
Okay, still again you can ask, but I think for repeater it is not required.
yeah, no, no, I'm repeating actually. This is like I
Mm-hmm.
paid the course, but
Yes,
so
yes.
I want confirmation I needed. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So I think grading document is not uploaded correctly. Yeah, here it is there. Okay, yeah, this is the one. So for qualifier, it is not uploaded, but you can see the grading document. Yeah. So for OPP1 exam, all those who have enrolled in the course are eligible. Okay. So this is OPP1 is open for all. But OPP2, you can see we will having a timed assignment, lab assignment every week, that is open 3 days in a week. Student have to mandatory attempt this assignment in at least one of the three slots in a week. Okay. And or you can also attempt in you can solve one two problems in first day and two problems on the second day, but just try to complete all four problems in uh, all 3 days. Okay, but try to complete all four problem in one slot for good practice. Okay, and what is the criteria? So student have to mandatory attempt this assignment in at least one of the three slot if the average of the score of best three out of first five timed assignment is greater than equal to 40 out of 100, then we will schedule the OPP2 for you. Okay, so that means till OPP2 five timed assignment will be released, and out of this five timed assignment, you the best three assignment score will be chosen, and the score should be greater than equal to 40 average score in best three. Okay, then this OPP2 will be scheduled for you. So this is very important, that timed assignment, do not miss any timed assignment, and try to complete all the timed assignments on time. And this is so, as I said that this week we will release the timed assignment where the question will be based on the week 4. Week 4 is already done now. Okay, you have already done, and that week 5 is started. So you will get timed lab assignment one after 1 week for the every week. Okay, so after this week you will get the question based on the week 5. So after completion of the week, then you will get the time assignment, and after that you can see in the final score. This timed assignment also contains the weightage of 0.15. Okay, so that means 15% marks is based on this timed assignment, so will be considered in your final score. So two are the important things for this timed assignment: 15% is weightage it contains, and also OPP2 eligibility criteria is also based on this timed lab assignment. So if you missed, suppose if you missed this criteria, or if you not submit this timed assignment, so you will lose these 15% marks from here, and also you cannot give the OPP2 exam. That means 15% marks for the OPP2, that is you will lose. So total 30% marks you will lose if you skip this timed assignment. Okay, so do not skip this timed assignment. This is similar to your lab for this course. Okay, and just this is the timed lab. Basically you have to complete this in given time slot. Okay, and on portal it will release on the time. If it is not visible on your portal, just refresh the page. Okay, suppose starting time is 8 p.m, so at around 8 p.m just refresh the page, one new unit will be visible with the name, and the question will be accessible from that unit.
Sir, can we give the online proctored exam from home, or do we have to go to the center?
Yeah, OPP exam is you will give from the home, no center.
Okay, so I mean, if I have a doubt in during those 2 hours,
Hmm.
so can I ask someone?
No, you cannot talk to anyone in your home,
No,
but
no, no, not in my home, but in the, I mean, it will be proctored, na? So
yeah,
there
it will
will
be
be a,
proctored. Proctor will be connect to you via that Gmeet.
okay, so
Okay,
I
and
can ask him or her.
yes, if you are facing any problem like any connectivity or portal issue or anything, so you can talk to your proctor.
Okay,
Okay, so some medium is there, so like you can chat also to the proctor through your exam page, and you can also talk to your proctor by the Gmeet mic. Okay,
Okay.
in between. So yeah, that exam is proctor. Proctor will definitely monitor you, and that proctor will see you.
And do I need a webcam?
Yes. So that first thing, not webcam in your computer, camera is not required, but yeah, phone you have to connect through to the Gmeet through your phone, mobile phone,
Okay, okay,
and you have to set your phone in that way so you and your laptop screen should be visible to the proctor.
okay.
Okay. So proctor will monitor you, and proctor will see you. And also one application is also runs on the that portal page, exam page, that actually capture your screen page. You cannot open any another website, or you cannot do open any another tab. All will be captured.
Got it.
Okay, so all rule you will get by the mail. So what are the rules regulation for this exam, you will get information all. Okay, and so this is one important information for the coming week. So this not coming week, this week from Saturday, and we will also send announcement. Okay, with the detail regarding this timed assignment. But do not miss any timed assignment. Okay, yeah. So this is the one thing. So we are also releasing these notes. So utilize these notes. Okay, and now the week 5 content. Let me discuss. So Week 5 is released now, and I hope you have started watching the lectures. So this week is basically related to the function. Why, what is function, why function, and what how we use the function. And one related topic is recursion and scope. So we will discuss this thing in the today's session. So
Sir,
first, yes.
in my dashboard, there is some problem in programming. Sir, the practice assignment,
Hmm,
there is a two button, test run button or submit,
hmm.
but it is not visible in one program.
Which program? Can you just tell me?
Sir, PPA 6.
Before
Yes, sir.
PPS 6. And you are using new UI or old UI?
Yes. Sir, it will not show old UI or new UI. None of the.
Can you share your screen? This is the case.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, winner.
Yes, sir. I will try. How can I share screen?
So in Gmeet, there is one square box inside one above arrow is there.
Yes, sir.
Click on that. Uh,
Sir, is it visible?
yes.
Sir, that is the problem. Here it will not show test run button or submit button.
And that UI change operation is not coming.
Yes, sir. Here it is not visible.
Okay,
And
I think you have printed something long output. Okay, can you click on this? Oh, this is different question.
yes, sir. It is visible. Other programs it is visible, but in
I
PPS6
got.
it is not visible.
Yeah, I got the point.
Yes,
Actually, for that question, you have printed something very long out in the output. Can you show the code?
yes, sir.
What code you have written? So this is for loop. Can you check your for loop, and are you running a correct loop? So for I equal to 1 and I is less than equal to t, I plus plus. And what is t? Can plus plus, and inside this a power this is written printf percentile 2. Okay, so you are running this loop, and this loop you are not breaking the line actually. This print statement you are doing something, okay, and
Okay,
all
sir.
output is printing in the same line inside this
Yes,
loop. So
yes, sir.
because of that, your output is coming one long. output in the one line. So this page is disturbed. So what you can do, can you click on the, so just open the same page.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, click on the right click.
Yes.
That inspect, that go to the inspect last.
Yes, sir.
uh, okay, and inside this, can you open the question from here, on the page, same PPA, which, no, not here, this side, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Open the question, not this side, not on the left side.
Left side.
Yes.
Near
Sir,
page.
what will
Left,
open?
left.
In
This
the
is the,
white space. White space.
yeah. So from here, select your question, which person that
Yes.
was. Hmm. So this is the question. Now just click on try new UI. Okay. So now you can go to the, click on the code page. Then above this menu bar of the page. Yeah,
Elements
Code.
yeah,
in your
code.
right side.
You can see the button.
Sir, test button.
Yeah, one second. Just use this slash n. If you are, so why you are printing all the? I think you need to print this a. Okay, for every
Yes,
line.
sir.
Okay, so can you just use slash n here?
Yeah, where?
No, after this point to lf, after this f, use slash n. Huh.
Sir, can you repeat?
So after this f, na f,
Yes, sir.
just write slash n.
Yes.
Backslash n.
No, not this. The this is not correct slash. I think this is,
Sir,
uh,
see.
yeah, this is. Huh. And can you just run the code? And also you can just close this inspect page now.
Okay, sir.
Okay, yeah, cross this.
Yes, sir.
Now you can see the output. Okay, so this is another side slash. You have marked correct previously. Just change the
Yes, sir.
slash. Yeah, this one back. And again click on the
Test.
run. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so use this UI. Okay, so this is the new UI
Okay,
where
sir.
you will not get this type of problem. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, can I stop sharing?
Yeah. You stop. Okay. Yeah, so week 5 we are discussing this function topic, function, recursion, and scope. So function you have already written many times in your code. So that is actually a function which is called as a main function, which is required for every code. So what is the function basically? Okay, so in C, so this function is just a block of the code. Okay, and we can say that if we are writing the code, we can write a code in a particular block, and we can assign some name for that block of code. And generally we give some name of that block of code for specific tasks. So suppose like we are writing the code for some specific task, accordingly we give the name of the function also. Okay, so we can understand that block, what actually that block is doing. Suppose we are writing the code, and inside our code we need to perform that add operation between two variable. Okay, so we want to perform addition operation of two variable, and that addition operation is required multiple times in your code. So what you can do, instead of repeating that instruction, that addition instruction multiple time in your code, what you can do, you can make the function means you can just write that instruction one time, and you can write that instruction inside a block, and that you give the name for that block, and anytime if you need that addition operation, you can just call the function name and you can perform your task without writing repeatedly that function. Okay, so if suppose if you're writing the code and if you want to execute any specific task and you feel that that task will be repeated multiple times in your code, then at that time you can write a separate block of code that is called as a function, separate function in the code, and you can call that function by the function name and you can perform your task, okay, without writing the code again. So this is the definition of function and why a function is required. So first is reusability. So these are some important points. We use the function in the code. First is reusability. As I explained, that if you want to perform some specific task multiple times in your code, then do not write the code separately for each time. Just write the code one time in the function and call that function when you are just using the that specific task again. Okay, so this code can be used multiple times without repetition, okay, without writing again. Then another thing is modularity. Then suppose if you're creating some software or if you're writing a program for big task, so there is a chance you are writing a very big code with 1,000 line, 2,000 line like this. So later suppose if you want to change something in your code and you have to repeat, you have to read all 1,000 line again and you have to figure out that where you need to change. So that is actually difficult. That is not proper readable, not understandable if you are working with the same code again after some time. So what you can do, if you are writing your code and your code is actually perform multiple operation, so you can break the code in different function. For each specific task you can break the code in different function, and then you can easily maintain also. You know that what function is by the name of the function you can easily identify that what is the purpose of that block. So you can break your complex program or long program into a smaller manageable units or blocks. Another is readability. So this is actually improve the code readability, that code understandability. Suppose if you give the code to the another person so that he can also understand properly by just looking the function blocks of the code, instead of writing the same one code in multiple line continuously. Okay, and maintainability, same things. Okay, so we can easily modify and debug the specific part with the help of these functions. So these are some things we use function for that. So proper understandable and maintainable. Okay, so C function can be classified into categories. So what are the different types of function categories? First is standard library function. Okay, that function is actually standard function and defined inside the standard library. So like this, you have already read this library, uh, stdio.h. So why actually we always include this library in your code? Okay, so this stdio.h, stdlib.h, this actually we have not used yet, but later we will use this also. So actually these library have some collection of function, okay, and that function are actually written for some specific task in the code. This is already defined by the programming language. So this standard library is std standard. IO means input output. So that means if we want to perform input reading and printing output, this type of operation from the code, then we can directly use this library and we can directly use the function which is defined inside this library, which is actually a printf, scanf. These are very common function which we generally used in the every program. Okay, so printing the output and reading the input. So what is this actually? We simply write this printf and pass the some value inside this, and that actually perform the operations. So the definition of this function, so this printf, this is actually a function name, and this is the identification. This is a function. So after the name, we have the open bracket, round bracket, and close round bracket. So this is a identification of a function. This is a function, and we directly call this function, and we can perform the task. And the definition of this function is defined inside this library. So we know to uh, don't require to know that what is the actual how this operation is working. So many operation is defined inside the standard library or some another library, external library. So you can directly use the operation and just perform your code, uh, perform your task. Okay, similarly scanf. Okay, so you can directly use this function and you just read the input. So how this is happening, that is actually defined inside this library. So similarly, malloc free, this is the concept of some dynamic memory allocation. So we will learn this in the later week. So these are the function which is actually based on this std standard lib.h. Okay, these malloc free are defined inside this std lib.h. So these type of function is called as a standard library function, which are defined inside the C standard library, which is actually belongs to the C standard library. Another is external library function. So external library means those who actually these library are developed by not by the C actually that those who have developed C, these library are not developed by them. So these library are developed by some other organization or person or maybe something, but that is approved. And now these library is also similar to the standard library that also contains some functions definition, and you can directly use the function and perform your task. Like suppose if you want to perform some, you want to calculate the value of sine 90, what is the value of sine 90, cos 80, and what is the power, what is the square root. So some math function, you know that there are lots of math function and log and this type of function, and you don't want to write the code for these. So instead of writing the complete code, you can directly include this math.h library, and inside this math.h there are many functions defined. You can directly call these function and pass the value, and you will get the required output directly. Okay, so these are called as a external library function. These are also defined already. You need to just include these library in your code and use the functions. So these are some predefined function, and so these both are come inside this predefined function which is already defined. Now another is category user defined function. Okay, so now when you are writing the code, okay, now you are the user. Okay, when you are writing the code, at the timing of writing the code, based on the problem statement, you can write your own function. Okay, and you can give the name accordingly, and you can use that function in your code later. So this is called as a user defined, which is actually defined by the user. So same that declaration as well as the definition, both is written by the user. That means you, if you are writing your code, and you will declare the code function, and you will also define the function. So that is called as a user defined function. So if you are writing some code for any specific purpose, and later you need some task like add, you want to perform some addition operation, and that operation you feel that you will repeat multiple times in your code, so you can define a function for that, and you can use later uh, if required. Okay, so these are called as a user defined function. And there are two things. First thing, user defined function declaration and definition. So declaration means you need to just define the structure of function. Okay, so and the compiler will understand. So there is a function in the code, and what are the return type of that function, and what are the parameter of that function. You are just giving this information to the compiler, and that is called as a declaration. You are declaring the something like you declare the variable. So sometimes you just declare like int a, and you leave that, and later you use the a. Okay, so this is called as a declaration. But later you are also using this, so a equal to something, and you are performing some operation with this a. So that is actually a use. Similarly here, this is a declaration. So declaration means we are just simply telling to the compiler that what is the function name. Okay, so this is the structure. Okay, so this is the structure of the function declaration. First thing is return type. You have to tell to the compiler what is the return type of the function. So return type means if you are writing some function, so you can return something from the function to the code, same code. Okay, So return means we will return something from the function into the same code in some place. So that is what type of data we are returning from the function. So we have to define the type actually. Okay. So if you are returning integer value from the function, you have to write integer here. So int here. So what type of value or what type of data your function will return after performing the operation. So that data type you have to define before the function name. Okay, and this is a function name. You can define any function, you can give any function name as per your understanding, what task you are performing. So accordingly you can give any name, but that same things, the variable rule with name, which is you have already learned in the previous speak, what is the rule for variable name, same will apply here also. Okay, you cannot use that special characters or this type of things. So same variable ruling naming rule will be applicable here also. And after that, after giving the naming, you will use this round bracket. Okay, round bracket. Inside this you can pass the parameter, what input you are reading in the function. Okay, what value you will pass to the function for the operation. So you have to define that. So first, suppose if this is the parameter one, so this is the name actually of the parameter, and what is the type of the parameter. Suppose if you are reading two value in the function, so this is a, and this is type of this a is integer. So you can write like this. So int b. Okay, and you can close this. Suppose you are just passing two input a and b to the function, so you have to declare this, that what type of data you will pass and what will be the name for that variable. So name is this and type of this is integer. Okay, and in that way you can define any number of parameter in your function, so that you will use as an input to the function. This is a output return type, and this is a input variable data types which you have to declare inside the function. So this is the structure of the function. And you can see now syntax of definition. So definition means you have to define the body for that function. So okay, body means collection of, or we can set of instruction which you want to perform inside the function block. So that means this is the same we have discussed. So this is the structure, and this is the open bracket. Okay, open curly bracket and close curly bracket. Inside this you will perform some task, and after performing the task, based on this return type, what type you have defined, you have to return the data, something result. Okay, return result. So the data type should be the same as defined or declared for the function. Okay, suppose if your function, you don't want to return anything from the function, and you just want to perform the task which is defined inside the function. Okay, and do not want to return anything. So what you can do, you can use the void return type here. So void is just a none things. Okay, so that means you don't want to return anything from the function, and then this line is not required, return result. Okay, so if you are using return type void, so no need to this return result. If you are writing something like int, char, any type here, so you have to return something which is should be the same data type which is declared. Okay, so these are some syntax of the definition. So these are some point: return type, function name, parameter, function body, return statement. Okay, so now this is the example you can understand. uh, I think this is clear. Okay, so this is a complete code, and we will understand what happening on the each part. So this is the main, we have included the this stdi.h. After that, this line. Okay, this.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Sir, somebody is waiting in the waiting room.
but I have already enabled the auto admit. 1 second. Oh, why they are not able to admit? Now I'll admit. Okay, so I think there is some problem. Okay. So there it is, this one. Okay, so this is function example. Now we will understand each line of the function. Okay, so you can see we have included this stdio.h. We always write this function. Okay, so this is a main function. This is also a function, and which is required for the C program. And compiler always check this main function first to execute. Okay, compiler always look the main function in the code and start execution from inside this. So that means this line will execute first. Yeah, if anyone have any query, you can just turn on your mic. Okay.
Sir, actually, now only I'm able to join. I was continuously mailing till now, but I couldn't able to join, sir.
I'm not sure, but because I have already enabled this auto admit, and I have just opened this screen and you now admit.
Sir, I think many of them had the problem. They're continuously commenting in YouTube live and also in my box, sir. In the forum also they are mailing it, sir.
Okay, so I think there is some issue with this auto admit extension we are using here, because
So last time
when
also
we
same
enable
happened.
this, so last time actually in the TA session, actually TA forgot to auto admit this. So actually I just enable this automated auto
Sir,
admit.
in last TS session also I couldn't able to join. I joined very late, sir, because of this. But only for computer science, sir. But other subjects I could able to join the live session on time.
But not sure, because you can see this yellow. This is the point actually we enable this. So by clicking this enable button, actually you can automatically join without my permission.
Okay.
So I don't know why this happened today. This is
Okay.
already enabled.
Okay. Sir, I have a query. In a qualifier exam, do we have PPA assignments, sir? Like
Programming
programming.
assignment? No. Qualifier exam is just like a theory assignment type paper. So that is
Okay.
actually a multiple choice, multiple select type, and input type questions based exam.
And output based questions also will be there.
Output based question will be there, which is similar to your graded theory assignments, where some code snippet is given and what will be the output, that type of question. But
Okay.
code writing based question will not be there.
Okay, sir. Then why are the qualifier students like me have the portal visible like there is a PPA graded assignment where we need to write the code, but I'm a qualified student, but I'm having that coding exam in the practice assignment and graded assignments, sir, in weekly.
So that is actually suppose if you are giving this qualifier exam, and after qualifier, and suppose if you qualify, then you can continue the same course in the same term, current term.
Okay.
Okay, and
Okay.
so after this qualifier exam, so that your qualifier exam will be considered as a quiz 1 exam, and then after week 6 or week 7, you will have a that one programming exam.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then at that time you have to give the programming exam, and after maybe 1 month, then again you have to give another programming exam for this course. Two programming exam are there.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so because of that you are getting this programming assignments.
Okay, sir.
And this
And
is totally a programming course, so you should have good practice for writing the code also. Okay, this is not a theoretical course.
okay.
Yeah,
Sir,
Okay.
yeah.
so will there be any negative markings in the
No,
qualifier?
there is no negative marking.
Okay. And sir, what is the cutoff for qualifying?
That is mentioned in the website. No, I think that is, I think 50% total score. I think some you can check the website. Some all rules are given on the website for the
Okay, sir.
qualifier.
Sir, and practice assignment questions are not discussed in the session for week 4, I think.
I think it is discussed in the this Saturday, otherwise the previous Saturday.
Sir,
Just check the Saturday session. That practice programming assignment are discussed.
sir, yes, sir. PPA graded practice assignment questions were discussed. I could able to say that, but the theory practice assignment, the output questions and other things are not discussed, sir.
No, this is discussed on the Friday session. I think this Friday, and TA took the session actually
Okay.
before practice theory assignment are discussed.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. And the question paper will be like the mock test given in the portal, no, sir. The same pattern.
So mock is already released now. You checked?
Yes, sir. That's, yeah, I have checked it. The same pattern will be for qualifier
Yes,
exam.
yes, yes. So this is actually, these questions are come in the first qualifier exam for this
Okay, previous
course.
like
Yeah,
previous
previous.
years.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Sir, and last doubt. Sir, if some variable is declared and the two unds are given, and which variable will it take, sir? The example. Like we are declaring a variable with the condition and in the middle, before it and after it, one is true and one is false. So which condition it will choose, sir? The variable will have what value, sir?
Okay, so can you just write the code what you are asking actually?
Sir, actually, I don't know which just week 3 or week 4,
Okay.
but
So,
some variable is declared and
so I'm just telling you the condition of this and or. I have already discussed in the previous session. So what is happening actually? Suppose two conditions are given. Okay. So there is one condition on this side, and in between you are using another and operator, and another condition is given like this. Okay.
okay,
So when we are using this logical expression, there is one AND operation and two conditions. So this condition is maybe defined like this. So if A equal to 10, okay,
uh,
and B equal to 20, like, or B equal to 0.
okay,
So this will also be considered as a conditional expression. This is not a conditional expression. This is a assignment. Okay, so you are assigning some value A equal to 10, but after assigning what value you are getting inside the A, so that A is actually 10, correct?
okay, yeah,
And logically, this 10 will be considered as a true, because 0
okay,
will be always considered as a false, and other than 0 is always considered as a true.
true, okay,
So this will work as a conditional expression, and this assignment will happen. So this 10 will assign to A, and this A will become 10, and 10 will consider as a true. So this part will consider as a true operation.
okay,
Okay, and this is now AND operation. Okay, so AND means if you are using AND operation in between two conditions, so that means both conditions should be true for the overall true.
okay,
Correct. So now we will move to the, yeah, this is true. Now compiler will check another condition, because this is the AND operator. In AND operator, compiler always, if first condition is true, then compiler will always check the second condition. Now you can see this is B equal to 0. So now B will become 0, and 0 will consider as a false.
okay.
So now this is true, this is false,
The
overall will
entire
become
value is false.
false.
Okay,
Yeah. So for AND operator, this is the truth table. If like this is condition 1, this is condition 2. Okay, and first condition is false, that means 0 I'm writing here. Okay, then overall condition will be false. So this is result. Okay,
okay,
if first condition is false, compiler will not check the second condition. Compiler will not execute this part, totally ignore this with the AND operator.
okay, sir.
Okay, because in the AND condition, if any condition is false, output will be false. This is the rule.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so compiler will only check this first condition, and this is false. Compiler will not move to the second condition and directly return the output false.
Okay, sir.
And if this condition is true, then compiler will check to the second condition. If this is 0, this is false, then output will be false. If first condition is true, then compiler will check the second condition. If this condition is true, that I'm writing like this. Okay, so true, that will more. Okay. So this first condition is true, and second condition is also true. Then overall will be a true.
True. Okay, sir.
Okay. Now for, you can see this is the proper, this is the all possible case. So if first condition is false, no need to move the second condition. Compiler will ignore the second condition, and no operation will perform. If any operation you are performing in the second operation, it will be ignored. That will not execute. And for OR operator, if first condition C1, C2, this is the OR
I
condition.
think our operator is not given in any lectures and any of the questions, I think.
I'm not sure, but it is given or not, but it is also important. We have discussed this in the previous, okay, but maybe you will get the question on exam.
Okay.
Do not skip anything, okay?
Okay.
So if suppose if you are using OR operator between two conditions, now first condition is false, 0. So or means is if any condition is true, output will be true. This is the property of OR logic.
Okay. Okay.
If any condition is true, output will be true. So this is the property. Okay, so here if first condition is false, okay, so this is 0 means false. That means compiler will check the second condition. Okay, if this is also a 0, overall result will be 0. If first condition is false, then compiler will check to the second condition. If this condition is true or 0, okay, sorry, 1, so that output will be true.
Okay, sir.
Or 1. But if first condition is true, okay, if first condition is true, then compiler will not check the second condition, because if the any condition is true, output will be true. So if first is true, no need to check the another condition in OR case. So compiler will ignore the second condition and will not perform any operation on the second condition, completely ignore. Then output will be true.
Okay, sir.
Okay, doesn't matter what is this is true or this is false. This will be output will be true. So because of that, compiler will not check this part.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this is the OR and or that AND logic.
Okay, sir.
Behavior, yeah.
Sir, and in while loop, if I less than 5 is given, but it is checked for the equality of I also, sir.
I'm not getting. So while loop, you are saying while.
Sir, they're initializing I is equal to int I is equal to 0, and while I less than 5.
Okay.
And I think some operation I plus plus is it was done, I think. Sir, it is checking for I equal to 5 also, sir. The iteration goes through.
Okay. So if this expression is written like this, so I
sir,
is less
no,
than
sir,
equal.
It is not equality is not written, but it is checking in the solutions. It was given like that.
No. So what is the meaning of this actually? If you are increasing this I equal to I plus 1, okay, so like this here something. So what will happen? This I is equal to 0. So this condition will be checked inside the loop. If this condition is true, so what condition is given here? If this is true, then you will enter into the loop.
Yes, so then I becomes 2.
Then I so this is 0. So I will become 1.
Sorry.
Okay. So I will become 1. Now 1 is still less than 5. Then again you will enter inside the loop. So I will become 2. Correct? So 2 is still less than 5. Then I will become 3. Now 3 is still less than 5. Then I will become 4. Correct? Now 4 is still less than 5. Again you will enter inside the loop. Then I will become 5. Now this 5 is not less than 5. This you will not enter inside the loop. This loop will terminate and you will directly jump outside this loop.
Okay.
Okay, so this condition should be strictly follow. If this is less than, so that means it will be true only for the less value, not equal to.
Okay, but that I is equal to 5 is printed in the previous loop. That is I equal to when I.
Yeah,
equal to
I is equal to actually because I is already incremented. Okay, inside the previous loop. But after that, this loop is terminate. If suppose in question it is asking that what is the last I value, so last I value is 5.
Okay.
But condition is not satisfied. That means after this loop, that when I become 5, this loop is terminated.
Okay.
Okay. But before I actually have already become 5.
Sir, and can you explain about 2's complement, sir? 2's complement of a number.
Sir, if the condition, if the question asks about how many times the condition is checked, what should be the answer?
Then answer 5.
So but it is 6 given,
because 0 is also
1 second. 0 is already checked. Yes, 1 second. So I equal to 0 is checked. So 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times it is condition checked.
So yes, sir, and can you give a note about 2's complement of a negative and positive digits?
So 2's complement that negative number representation. Okay, so one more thing. I have just released today this notes actually inside the supplementary content and go inside this week-wise summary notes.
Week-wise notes. Okay.
Yeah, that we have released today, and practice theory assignment solution we have also released. Okay. So inside this notes, we have released some PDFs for each week. You can also just check that. Okay.
In that it is available, sir. That
these things all available. Okay. And still I am discussing now. So what is this 2's complement? So we have learned this negative number representation. So one negative representation is, suppose if you are using -10 and +10. So one is sign magnitude. Actually, that one way to represent the negative
MSB
number.
is the sign magnitude.
So that what is the binary representation for this 10? This is a decimal, okay? So 10 binary representation is a 1010. This is 4 digits. Suppose if you are representing each number by 8 binary bits. So
1010, yes, sir. Yeah.
so that is actually a 8-bit representation for this. Okay.
Sir, for
And
8-bit, if it is 1010, then other than that, everything should be 0, sir.
yes. So if you are using the 8-bit representation, so 1010 will be the last 4 digit, and before that all will be the 0
If
for
the
the
sign is
positive.
positive.
For positive. And for negative, this is for sign magnitude, okay, not 2s complement. So for negative, we will only change this last. Actually, this will be this last, that is actually MSB. So this bit actually will be reserved for the sign. If this sign is positive, then it will be 0. If sign is negative, it will be considered as a negative. So that the value for -10 will be a 1000 and 1010. So that means this is now
Yes.
representing a value and this is representing a sign.
Sir,
Yes.
then the number will contain only 7 bits for number and 1 for
Yes.
negative.
Yeah. So size that will be reduced.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And but for 2s complement, this is the another form to represent the number negative number. So suppose this is a 10. So for positive 10, we will use the same representation. Okay. So like 0000 and 1010. So there is no change for the positive value. But for negative value, what we will do, we will just perform the 1s complement for this. And after that, what value we are getting, then we will add 1. Okay. And then we will get the 2s complement. So this is actually called as a 2s complement. That means first perform the 1s complement and add 1, then you will get the 2s complement. So that 1s complement means revert all the bits. So what value after revert all the bits, you will get this 1 1 1 1, then 0 1 0 1. Correct?
Yeah.
We have revert all this. So this is a 1s complement. And add 1, this plus 1. Okay, so add 1 this. So 1 1 means you are
Binary
getting
addition 1 and carry over 1.
0. So 1 1 means that 0, and
0.
you will get the 1 carry here. Okay. So now 1 0, this will become 1, and that 1 0 1 1 1 1. So this is the representation of -10 in 2s complement.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir,
So
what is the
this,
meaning of this 1s and 2s complement, sir? What does it signifies? Actually?
so this is just a representation convention actually, which is used for the that number system. So in the when we are using the sign magnitude, so there is some issue actually. For 0 represent decimal value, we are getting 2 representation. For 0 value, we are getting, this is the 1 representation, that 5 6 7 8. Okay, this is the 1 representation. Another representation is 0 0 0 0 and
Because
0 0
0
0
has no
0.
sign actually.
Yes. So this 0 and this is actually representing a sign, but you are getting 2 representation for 0 value in sign magnitude. Okay. But this problem is now resolved in this 2s complement. You will only get the 1 representation from 0 and no another representation. Okay.
Okay, sir. For positive values, there will be no change.
Yeah, there is
Zero
no
sign.
change. That is actually very simply binary conversion.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, and in the week-wise notes, the ranges of the given bits are given or not, sir?
Ranges are not given, but you can calculate the range.
Like
Okay.
some formula is
Based on
given.
some formula, what this actually, if you are using 8 bits, okay.
2 power n minus 1 something.
So this is 8 bits, and 1 bit we are using for sign, and remaining are 7 bits. Okay, this is our value. So
Okay.
range will be, so that positive range, that means 2 to the power 7. Okay, so you are starting from 0. So 0 to 2 to the power 7
Okay.
minus. So that is actually minus that minus 1. Okay. So and this side also you will, because in this sign magnitude this is the plus 0, and you will also get the negative 0 to representation. So this is will also be 2 to the power minus 7, and that, yeah. So in
Sir,
this
why
way
that
you can,
minus 1 is in the positive sign? Positive side, 2 power 7 minus 1.
So let's take the example. Suppose if you have 2 bits, okay. So what is the maximum number? So 2 to the power 2, okay.
4.
So this is actually 4, but from 2 bits we can, because our range is starting from 0. So one is 0 0, another is 0 1, and 1 0, and 1 1.
1 1,
Okay,
yeah.
so this is the representation, and this represent to 0. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. So you can see range is coming from 0 to 3. Total value are 4, but
Okay, but the
range
number
is
of,
starting from 0. Yeah. So the value will be reached at the one less.
okay.
Okay, same will happen this side also.
Sir, for unsigned bits, sir.
Unsigned bit, if there's no sign, then all bit will be used for the value. So this, if you have 8 bit, so that means 0 to 2 to the power 8 minus 1. That is
Okay.
actually 255. Okay.
Okay.
So 0 to 255. This will be the range now for unsigned, for 8
Okay.
bit.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Any other query?
Yes, sir. From practice assignment week 4. Question number 2.
Theory?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Week 4. Practice assignment. This one. And we have also released the detailed solution for this practice theory assignment. Okay, you can also check these inside the supplementary content. Okay, so question number 2, yeah, this one. Yeah, what is your doubt in this? You're not getting correct output?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 1 second. So apply the dry run. So what is happening actually code wise? So let me just copy this code, and this is the code. Okay, and let me zoom this. So now we will run this code. So what happening actually, we have two variable, integer I and j. Okay, now both are initialized with 0. So if we are writing the code in this manner, I equal to j equal to 0. So this is a equal operation in the chaining form. And equal sign, if you are using multiple equal sign in one expression, so that have actually a that right to left associativity. Okay, so that means operation will perform from right to left. So that means first this 0 value will be assigned to j, and now j value will be assigned to I in this manner. Okay, so that means both I and j will become 0 by this operation. So now both are set to 0. Now while loop is there, so while I is less than 5, so what is the equivalent of this line? Okay, so this is a while loop actually, and we can write like this. So while I is less than 5, okay, and inside this function we are performing this operation. So j plus equal to plus plus I, and this is a pre-increment operation. Okay, pre-increment operation means first we will use the current value of I in the main expression, after that we will increment the I. Okay, so this is called as a pre-increment. Post-increment means first we will increment the value of I, then we will use in the expression. So what is the value of, we will perform the loop now. Okay, so I is now 0 initially. Okay, so I is now 0, and 0 is less than 5. This is true. Okay, now condition is true. Now j will become like a j plus equal to, means j equal to j plus. So plus plus I. So this is actually a pre-increment. Yeah, in pre-increment, first we will perform the increment. Uh, yeah, I think I have mentioned incorrect in the previous statement. So pre-increment means first we will increment the value of I, then we will use the x in the expression. And post increment means first we will use the I in the current expression, and then we will increment the I value. Okay, so this is the meaning actually, pre and post. So this is a pre-increment. So what is the current value of I here? 0. Now, okay, I value is 0. Now we will increment this first. So now I will become 1. Okay, and then we are adding into the j. So j was previously 0, so that means it will become 0 plus after incrementing of I. So I was 0, but now we will increment this. So I will become 1. So this will operation will perform in the first iteration. Now you can see I is already incremented. Now we will again run this loop. So I is now 1. And again this condition is true. 1 is less than 5. Yes. And j plus equal to. Okay, so plus equal to, or we can write like 1. What is the previous j value is 1. So 1 plus. And what is the previous I value is updated value. So 1. Now we will increment this first. Okay, before adding into the 1, we will increment this. So this will become 2. So now j, this will become 3. Okay, and now I have incremented. So I will have now 2. This is again true. Then j will become 3 plus, and previous I was 2. Then we will perform pre-increment of this. So this will means 3. Now it will become 6. Okay, and next iteration. So now I is already become to 3, and 3 is still less than 5. True. Okay, and j will become 6 plus, and now increment this first. Okay, so 3 plus 1 4, 4, and it is now 10. And one more time. So now I is 4, still 4 is less than 5. Then again condition true, and j is now 10 plus 4 plus 1 5. So 5, now 15. Okay, and now I become 5 by this increment. So I become 5. Now 5 is not less than 5. So now condition is false. Now we will not enter inside the loop. So after at this point, we are now terminating the loop and we are printing the I and j value. So what is the I and j value at this time? You can see j is now updated to 15 and I is now 5. So 5 and 15 should be the answer for this. Okay, so option B.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, anyone is
Sir,
raising the
question
hand?
number
So
5.
question number 8.
Okay, in between, someone is asking question 5 also. This one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this in this question, it is asking that infinite loop. Okay, so this is also discussed in the PSS. Okay.
Sir, if for loop, if there is no condition specified, what will happen, sir?
Huh.
Like in the first case.
So this will work as an infinite loop because there is no initialization happen, no increment is happening, no condition is there. So this will work as an infinite loop. Okay,
Okay,
this
sir.
loop will not stop at any time.
Okay. Sir, and in third option, int I is declared as 0.
Hmm.
For I equal to 1 is given. That means it will give an error, no, sir?
No, why it will give the error?
Sir, because I equal to 1, it is declaring inside the for loop or what, sir? I equal to 1.
So that inside the for loop, first block is actually for the initialization. Okay, this part is actually for the initialization. Second part is the condition, and this part is for increment or decrement. Okay, so
Okay.
now if you have declared something here and initialize something here, also you can also change before starting the loop. Okay,
Okay.
now this I is equal to 1. That means you have initialized new value for the I inside this, so and that will become a starting point for I. Okay,
Okay.
I equal to 1. And now you are taking condition I is greater than 0. Okay, if I is greater than, this is a condition, if I is greater than 0, then you will enter inside the loop and you will print hello. Okay, and now you are incrementing the value of I. So this, after printing hello, you will jump to this increment operation, and this I plus plus will perform and I will become 2.
2.
Now
Okay.
2 is again greater than 0,
So
then
they
I,
infinite loop it will go.
no, but this is not an infinite loop. Why? Because in C we have the specific size for each data type. Okay,
Okay.
so if you are using 4 byte for integer, so that means the what is the range for the I actually? A 4 byte means 32 bits.
So, but in the solution slide, it is also given A, C, D is the solution. The C is also a solution.
No, I think no. It will stop. 1 second. Let me check.
The node solution answers provided, it is given, sir.
No, only two are given. Okay, so which you are referring that current, that this one?
This one, yes. Week 4 practice.
Okay, okay. I think it is incorrect. So I'll update this. That third option is actually not an infinite loop that will terminate after some point.
So, but when we see it logically, it is always the number is always greater than 0, no, sir?
No, but actually
Week
there is
4,
some
sir.
limit. Week 4. Okay. Okay, I'll update this. If it is C is mentioned.
Question 6 here, sir. 6 is question number 6.
ACD. Oh, I think this is wrong. No. So this is C is not. In the portal, you can see now only two options are correct.
Yes, sir.
So this is incorrect. I'll update this.
So, can you tell the reason for that, sir?
Reason is for this is I'm explaining that because here we have the limit of the size of this integer I. Okay, so this I is based on the what is the maximum limit if you are using 32 bits. So as we have discussed previously, if suppose if you are using 1 byte for the value, okay, 8 bit.
8-bit, yeah.
So we have the range from value from 0 to 255. So that means after this 0 to 255, this you will come at this point. Okay. And here we are using this actually a negative cycle also. No, okay. So suppose if this is not a this is simply a signed value. So after that 255, after reaching 255, you will come at the first point, and now this condition will become false. Similarly, here we generally we use the 4 byte for the integer. So that means 2 to the power 32 minus 1. This is the last value for this integer 0 to. This is the range for I. So after this 0 to this value, you will come back to this 0 value.
Sir, I is an integer. I is an integer.
I is integer.
So negative from negative 2 to the power 32 to positive 2 to the power 32 minus 1.
This is signed. Okay, this is signed. Then yeah, correct. So this will move to the negative part. Because unsigned we represent like as a u int, unsigned int. Yeah, correct.
Okay, sir.
So this is signed. So you have the range for positive also and negative also. Okay.
Negative range is 2 power minus 2 power 32.
Or you can also check this. Let me just show you on the portal. So let me running this code. Int I equal to
Sir, if double or some other thing is given, it will be an infinite loop, or it will also have some limiting value?
Yeah, every variable have some limit.
Okay.
Okay, if you are not updating the value inside the loop, then it will remain same and will not stop. Okay. So like for
but in other dynamically typed language like Python, this will go on infinite loops.
Yes, so they are using different techniques. Okay, so I is less than or I is greater than, sorry, I is greater than 0. Okay, and I plus plus. Now I am not writing print hello per se, okay, because hello printing will take some time. Okay, so it will, you will feel that it is running infinitely, but after some time it will stop. So I am not writing print statement because this is an input output statement and it will take some time. So the overall time will become actually very large. So I am just writing this way.
Print I.
So after that I am writing this print I. Printf percentile d. That I will do. Okay, and return statement also. PR. Okay. So you can see directly it is jumping to the last value.
So is it minus, sir?
Yeah, minus. You can see the sign negative.
So, but we are adding only positive integers. How come the?
So after last value of the positive, that what is the positive side? If you are adding 1 again, So it actually become a negative side. So this is work as a cyclic form.
Okay, after the positives, then
Huh.
the negative.
So
Okay.
this, suppose this 0 to 255, this is the range, positive range. So if you are adding one more in this, so it will become actually negative. It will come here at this
Then
point.
again fully from to zero
Huh.
till that.
That it will run again in this way,
Okay. Okay, sir. Understood. Thank you.
because this is the limit, actually limit for the size.
Okay.
So you cannot use more value for this.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, question number 8, I think someone is asking. Practice assignment. Practice assignment. Okay, so we have the session this tomorrow, that Friday and Saturday for the revision. Okay, so you can also ask clear your doubt for the revision. So question number 8, yeah, this one. Yes, so this is also a simple for loop. Okay. So here same things, I and j we are using, and I value is starting from 1000, 10,000. Sorry, and j is started from 1. Okay, here in this part we are using two initialization, two variable in the loop. Okay, and we are checking this condition. This is the condition part, and we are updating two variable inside this increment or decrement operator. So I is less divide. This is a divide operation. So every iteration we are printing this j and I. So what is the I j value currently? This is 1. Okay, 1, and I values initially is that 10,000. This value will be print because the condition is true. Okay, so I is, yeah, 10,000. This is greater than 0. Okay, so this value will be print first time. After that printing, we will perform this operation. So this operation is a I is now equal to I divide by j. This operation, and j equal to j into 10. This is the operation. So what is the first operation? What is the I value is? So I is this one and j is this one. So 10,000 and divide by j, so 1. So this will remain same. So now this will 10,000. Okay, and j value will become j equal to 1 into so j was 1 and 1 into 10. Now it is become 10. Now condition is again true, so you will get next value is 10 and 10,000. Okay, so now next operation will make I equal to that 10,000 divided by 10. Okay, so it will become 1,000, and now it will be multiplied by 10. So j will become 10 into 10, 100. So this value will be print. So this is the print statement. So j is we are printing first, and this is now 1,000. Okay, and this is the print statement. Again, now we will divide this 1,000 by 100. So it will become 0, then 10, and j will be multiplied by 10. So j will become 1,000. Okay, so now that means this value will print 1,000, and our uh, that this is j, and I is now 10. This is the next print statement. So these are the print statement. First was this, and after that you can see uh, we are again performing I divided by j. Sorry, this is j and this is I. So 10 divided by 1,000. Now you will get the less than 1 value. Okay, and that is actually not satisfying the condition. Less than okay. Yeah, so here actually we are performing this integer operation, so you will get the 0 value for this operation. Okay, so 0 value, and that is actually not satisfying the condition. So you will get the this order actually 1, 10,000, 10, 1,000, 10, 1,000. Okay, no, yeah, Let me check the option. Huh. So you can see option C. So one 10,000, then 10,000, and then we are getting this 100 and 1,000. So this 100 and 1,000. Next will be 1,010. After that, our I actually will become 0, and at that time our condition is not satisfying. So that we will not enter inside the loop, and our loop will terminate. So this option C is satisfying the output. Okay, is this fine?
Yes, sir. Sir, but if it will be included zero, then that output will be acceptable or not?
No, which is including 0.
As it is written that I is greater than zero. If it will be included is equals to zero,
No, no,
then
no,
that
no,
value.
no, no. That will not come because this is the conditional statement. If I is greater than 0, then you will enter inside this loop. So here, this print statement is coming inside the loop, not outside the loop. Okay. If this condition is true, then you will enter into the print statement. If this I is not greater than 0, so this is greater than sign. You cannot consider the equal sign for this condition true. Okay.
Sir, I am talking that if it will be included equals to, then what
Okay, okay,
happens?
okay. Yeah, then yeah, so I think okay. In that case, you will enter again into the loop. So that is actually 0 point something. So you will get 0 only. So I will become 0 and this will become again 10,000. So that I will become 0 and you will enter inside this 10,000. J equal to 10,000. Huh. But after that, you perform the operation 0 divided by 10,000. So I think you will get some error, that zero division error something. Okay, we cannot divide. I think that zero division error is
But sir, it is equals to zero. Then how it will show the error?
no, that zero division error is shown actually when we divide by the zero, or I confuse this. A second. Let me perform this operation. So let int j equal to 0 divided by 10. So what is the value of j? So there is actually zero. Yeah, it is working fine. But if we are performing like a 10 by 0, then it will.
Yes, sir. It will be
Uh,
not defined.
yeah, it will be not defined. Okay. So in this case, if you are getting 0, so I think loop will run as a infinite type. If you take this equal sign for 0, because you will always get the 0 division by like this 10,000, 20,000 like this. So you will always get the 0. So loop will run infinitely. And let me check one more thing. So let this is 0 and this is minus something, minus 10. What we are getting? 0. Yeah, we are always getting 0. So this loop will run infinitely. Okay, because according to the condition, no. Okay, you are saying that if we are using equal sign, yeah. So if we are using equal sign, then this loop will not stop.
Okay, sir. So
Okay.
question number 11. Sir, what the operation which is used there? Sir, I couldn't understand.
Okay, this is bitwise operator, and this operation actually performed on the bit. That what is the bit representation? So here A or A. Okay. So this is a OR operator, and this performs on the bit, that is binary bit. So if you are using int a equal to 2, that means what is the binary representation for this 2 is, let me just, if you are using the binary representation for 2, that is actually 10. Okay. 0 0 0 0 something or like this. Okay. And or no, this is XOR. 1 second, this is not.
Sir, bit is 0 1
Yeah,
0.
this is XOR operation. Sorry. Okay, this is not a OR operator. This is a XOR operator. Yeah, what you are saying?
Sir, bit is 0 1 0 na for 2.
So this I have written. So, but still, if you are using integer, na, so you have total 32 bits.
Okay,
So you
so
will use all.
okay,
Okay.
for all that 0 0.
Huh. So this is the one things. Okay, and so suppose if you have, we are not considering the remaining 0 because all are 0, but if you have this condition, so like 0 0 1 0, I'm taking only 4 bit for this operation, and this is the XOR operation, so that means you are performing XOR operation between 2 1 0 because both are 2, and what value you will get. So this XOR operation is actually performed like this. So 0 1 1, sorry, 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Suppose this is the one first value v1 and v2. So this operation always return the 1 if both inputs are different.
Sir, like it's like even number of zeros have the value 1, an odd number of ones will have 0, the output.
No, we are performing between two operators. Na? So if both inputs are different actually, then it output will be 1, otherwise 0.
Okay.
Okay, in this manner. So here you can see 0 0 both are same, so then 0. So 1 1 both are same, then 0. Then this is also same. So you will get, I think, 0 for this. So this representation is for all, when you are have all 0. So this int x will become 0. So what output we are getting for this?
6, sir. 0 1 1 0 6.
No, 0. This operation actually, when we are performing this XOR operation, so this will follow this truth table. So if both inputs are different, then output will become as a 1. If both are same, then output will be 0.
Sir,
Yes.
means a to the power means a XOR b. If it will be given, then the value will be 1.
This is not a power. But first thing, this is not a power.
Sorry, sir, XOR.
This is XOR operation that performs on the binary bit. Let me explain another example. So suppose if you have given a equal to 10 and b equal to 8, okay, and you want to perform this XOR operation with b. So what will be the output? So what is the binary representation for 10 is 1010, correct? And what
Yes,
is
sir.
the binary representation for 8 is 1000, correct?
Yes, sir.
And remaining bits are
Yes,
0, so
sir.
we are not considering that. Okay, so that will remain 0 because all bits are remaining 0. But what, so we will perform the operation, this XOR operation, for each bits. So that means 0 0, then both are same, output will be 0. If you can see both are different, then output will be 1. If again both are same, 0, and then you can see both are same, 0, and remaining will be 0. And this is a binary representation. And what is the equivalent
2, sir.
decimal for this is 2.
2.
Okay, so output should become, if you are reading this value inside the int x, so then x will become 2.
So, but in the previous case, the output is 0 1 1 0, no, sir.
No. So this is the case. No? So this is also a 2. Both value are actually a. So here this is 0 0 0. This is 1 1. This is also 0. Then this is 0 0. So all will become 0.
Okay.
So this
Okay.
representation is for 0 in
Okay.
decimal. Okay, so let me just check on the compiler. So for this 10, okay, this is a, and we are taking 10, and we have another operator also. Let me, that I'll also discuss that. So this is b equal to 20. Sorry, not 8. Okay, this is the decimal,
Sir,
and this,
NOR and NAND operator is also available.
no,
Is
no,
there?
NAND operator is not there. Only that bitwise OR, bitwise AND, and bitwise this XOR. and negation. This four operations are there.
Okay.
Okay.
Exand is there, sir?
No, no, not there.
Okay.
So this A, and we take this sign or, and then B. Okay, and this is we are reading for the D. Okay, let me run this. You can see we are getting 2. If both are 2, then we will get 2. Sorry, 0. You can see 2. Okay, so you can take any example and perform this operation in this way. And apart from, yeah, these operation, bitwise operation, are very useful in the electronics when you will learn the embedded C programming course. Okay, that actually will be helpful on that subject. So let me discuss the another bitwise operator for the same example. Let's this AND operation, bitwise AND operation. Suppose if you have A equal to 10 and B equal to 8, and we want to perform bitwise AND. So bitwise AND is represent like this, one AND symbol B. Okay, so this is called as a bitwise AND. Bitwise OR is represented like is one straight line. This. Okay, this is called as a bitwise OR operator, and this is called as a bitwise XOR operator B, and negation is simply a this A. So this is performed with the one operator. So like this. So these are bitwise operator actually. Okay, so how this AND operation performs? So this is simply a logical AND, and we have seen this. So what is the binary representation for A is 1010, and what is the binary representation for B is 1000. And now we are performing AND operation. So AND says that if both input are high, then output will be high, otherwise output will be 0. Okay, so in this case you can see now 00 will become 0, 10 will become 0, 00 will become 0, and 11 will become 1, and remaining will remain 0. Okay, so this operation will return 8. So this is representing 8. Okay, 8 in the output. If both input are high, that means if both input are 1, then output will be 1, otherwise will be 0. And in this case, bitwise OR 1010 1000. Okay, and now we are performing OR operation. Now OR operation says that if any input is high, output will be high. Okay, so now you can see both are low. If 1 is high, 1, then 000. If both are high, 1. Okay, so you will get this answer. So that means output will be 10 if you perform this. We have already seen this, and here this is for if we are performing this with A. So this will become invert. Okay, so that means 10. This will become something peak value. Okay, that is so. What that means 10 will become 01 like this. No, this is not binary. So this is 1010, and it value will be invert all these things. Okay, so this will become 1010 and 1111. All will become 1. And what is the corresponding decimal value that will be printed into the output? Okay, it is clear bitwise operator. So you can test this that AND operation. So let me check this AND operation. Where it is. A and B. Oh, both are 2. Okay, 1 second. 10 and 8. You can see we are getting 8. Okay, if we are performing this or this, so we will getting 10. Okay, and if we are printing this like invert that this one, so we will get some big value -1. Yeah, this is representing -11. So this is similar to the your 1s complement something, so it is representing some -11. Okay, so these are bitwise operation. Any doubt in this? Any query?
So can we define the negative sign with this negation, like negative plus 1?
Pressing minus
Negative plus 1. No, not there.
here.
A equal to 10 and no. A equal to 10 and negate a plus 1 in the printf.
Okay, you are saying that negate a and then
Plus,
plus 1.
yeah, so it will
Sir,
be minus
this
10.
negate, can you explain it again, sir? What does it do?
Yeah, it actually reverse the bit value, all bit value.
Okay, like we do in one complement.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Okay, so actually, if you are suppose we can test this with the zero value, one value. Okay, so suppose if we have this one value. Okay, what is the equivalent binary is? We will not get the correct. Okay, so for this is actually we will have 0 0 0 all and then 1 and remaining all are 0. Okay, but if we invert this with 1, so this will become 0 and all will become 1, like this. So what is the corresponding decimal value for this is that will become as a output. So that is actually will be a negative value because all are now become 1. So last value will be also be become 1, that is representing the negative sign.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, for program writing for two's complement, we could write negotiate a plus 1 so that we could get a two's complement.
No. Here this is directly representing the 2s complement. So if you are just performing this negative sign, so this is performing the that 1s complement. Okay, and
Okay.
it is referring some value, but that value is defined for some negative number already.
Okay.
Okay, that binary representation is already defined for some value.
Okay.
Here we are performing some task on the bits.
Okay. So the output will be also in bits, sir, if negotiate is.
No, this is output is coming in the decimal. So we are using this percentile d, so that is actually converting into the decimal.
Okay. Okay.
Let me use this b. I think the binary, I'm not sure, but and yeah, you can see we are getting this binary representation.
Okay. If we specify B, then binary way.
You can see, yeah, correct. So you can see now when we are using this a, so what value we are getting for a? We are getting 1. Okay, all are remaining 0. So because of that, it is not coming. But when we are that changing this reverse, so you can see now first value is become 0. All are now 1 for binary.
Sir, this is the representation of what number, sir? All 1 and 1 0 at last.
This is a negative representation, no? So this is negative representation for this one decimal, and this is for -2.
Okay.
That representation is for -2.
Sir, how did you print the binary?
Just use the b.
Okay.
Okay, this one. Okay. Hmm. Okay, any doubt in this bitwise operator?
So the number the initial bit is zeros, everything 0 0 0, and at last 1, so it reverted and gave it back, no, sir?
So but it is not showing all 0 before if it is coming all 0. It is only showing the last bit 1.
Like
Let
you
me
you
just
gave the
change.
decimal values 1, no, sir, initially.
This is 1, na? So this is 1 for, so all bit will remain 0 and only last bit will be the 1. So that
1.
bit is coming here. Suppose if you are using the 10, okay, so 10 representation is 1010.
1 0 1 0.
So only that will come. You can see the 0 which are coming before that, which is actually doesn't have any meaning. So because of
Okay.
that, it is not coming in the binary.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other doubt, or let me move to the Week-5? I think we
So
have.
switch case, can you all tell the switch case?
Okay. So this session is now switch case. Okay. So switch case. I remember that I discussed in the last session. Okay, Tuesday session. Okay. So switch case is basically another version of if else statement. Okay. So what happened actually? Switch case. The we have the syntax like this. So we use the switch keyword, and inside this we pass the expression. Okay, expression. And inside this open bracket and close bracket we define the case. So case and here this is some value. Okay, I'm writing v, and after this we write the expressions to execute something. Okay, so you can write any number of lines, and after that we generally use the break statement. Okay, and similarly case another, so this is v1 v2, and similarly we will write the expression, and after that break.
Okay, sir.
Okay, in this way we can define many number of case, and last is default we generally use. So the default, and no value we will define for this, and we will just write the statement and no need to break because this is the last statement. So what happened actually, we can pass any expression here, expression or variable you can pass if you don't have any expression to calculate, and you can simply pass a variable name. So like if you are passing any variable a here, okay, and this a is defined like this int a, this is an integer value, and you are reading this value from the user side. Okay, so you know that what are the possible input for this initially. Suppose you are just printing the weekdays, okay, and the day's name for the week. So one is for Monday and two for Tuesday, like this. You want to print the day's name based on the value. So first day is actually Monday, second is Tuesday, like this. So in this case, you know that the possible input are 1 to 7. After that, if you are printing 9, 10, so there is no meaning for that. So that should come inside the default case. So based on that, if you initially know what are the input possible for any expression or variable, then you can define based on the case. So here, if input for the a is 1, so just write like this case 1. Okay, so this value is just a result of this expression. What expression result
Yes.
you are getting, based on that you will define the case number. So this
Yes.
number is actually a output of this expression, and compiler actually calculate this expression first, and what output you are getting, what value you are getting, then compiler check which case number is matching with this output.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you are getting a equal to 1, so that means compiler will check the first case, and if this one value is matched with the case number first, this value. Okay, so then compiler will enter inside this and will start execution of this instruction. And once the after instruction execution of this instruction, if at this time if compiler finds the break statement, that means compiler will stop the complete switch state block and will come out this block.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the way to switch case. So this is similar to the if else condition. You can just define if a equal to 1, then you can define the code. Then else if a equal to 2, and then you define some block like this. So this
Yes.
is also very similar. So case 1, and if value 1 is matched, then this will be execute. And value if a equal to 2, then if you define 2 here, so that value will be matched. This part will be
Yes.
execute. And if any value is not matched, then this default will execute.
Yes, sir. So it is not necessary to have a default case to avoid errors, sir.
How you can, if you know that value will always match with any case, then
Okay.
you no need to define this default.
Yes, there was a question related to this. That's why I asked us. Which case statement must have default case to avoid a compilation error? True
No,
or
no,
false?
you can break. You can also avoid this.
Without default, so it is not necessary to.
Not necessary. You can
Uh,
skip this. Okay.
okay. Okay.
So yeah, this is the case. If you not use this break statement in case, then what will happen?
Infinite
So
loops.
no, not this is not a loop. First thing, this is not a loop. Okay, this is a conditional statement.
Okay. So, but
Okay.
if it doesn't break, it will go on. No, so
So what happened actually, if if you're not using break statement, so this if compiler will check the first case matching. So if suppose case is matched, if case a equal to 1, so compiler will check the first case, yeah, this is matched. Then compiler will execute this statement, and compiler will not check any other case condition. Compiler will execute continuously all the statements to the next.
okay.
Okay, so this case 2 instruction will also execute, case 3 will also execute in this way if any break statement is not used.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so compiler will compiler will start execution continuously
Okay,
till the
sir.
break statement. Yeah,
Clear, sir.
yeah. So this break is required to use correctly this. Okay. Yeah.
Sir, week 3 graded assignment.
Week 3 graded assignment.
Week 3 graded assignment question number 5. There will be two answers, right?
1 second.
This
Okay.
one.
Yeah, actually, answer is one. But what happened? We have actually configured mistakenly this as a MSQ. This was a MCQ actually.
I mean, minus 128 to 127 is also a valid range for this question.
Because suppose if this question was a MCQ, then which range you will from our side. So because of that, we are giving 1 mark from our side. So because of that, we are giving 1 marks for everyone those who have attempted this question. We have
But
already we
in the portal, it is not showing.
no, it will
Yes,
update.
sir.
Yeah, it will update because we have already
Yeah,
give this to
the
this.
assignment scores are correct. Like,
Ha ha. So portal it will not update, but your score will update actually.
okay,
Okay, so this here it will not update.
okay.
But actually, we wanted to give this question as a MCQ, but it is configured as a MSQ. So because of that, this is also now become valid because this is also coming in this range, actual range. Because sort int actually have the 2 bytes, okay, and that is limit. That is the range for this 2 byte is this one, this which is given in the explanation. So this is the range for this sort int. But yeah, this is also coming in this, so this is also possible according to the question statement. But yeah, if suppose if anyone is asked what is the range for sorted, so this is the correct one. Okay, this ever one.
Sir, but
Excuse me, sir.
0 to 65, that one is a positive value, no, sir?
So this will not come because this is not a unsigned. This is sort int. This is a signed. Okay,
Okay, but
so
that is
now
for
this,
unsigned.
so this range is now going outside of this value, large value, positive value.
Okay.
Okay, so this will not be
If
covered.
they give unsigned 16-bit, then that will be a correct
That
answer.
range will be this.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, we need two devices for the OPP attending, one for the camera and one for the giving the exam.
Yeah, one laptop or your computer system, okay, that you will open your browser, all these things, and another is your phone. Okay, and from your through your phone you will join the Gmeet and your camera will on, and through the your mobile camera the proctor will monitor to you. Okay, so you will get all instructions before the OPP exam, and maybe you will also get the some the testing type of exam before that, mock exam like this.
So, but for qualified students, it will not be visible, no, sir?
If you want to continue in the same term, the current term, so you that OPP is also applicable for you
Sir,
after
when will it
qualifying.
be as confirmed, sir, if we, whether we want to continue or not? We have to mail it, so
So
some mail will
no,
receive.
so once your result is out, this qualified result,
Okay.
okay, that option will be enabled to for you option that register actually for the course.
Okay.
Okay, so at that time you can register in the same course and you can continue. So you actually on the same portal, that qualifier portal, that all week are releasing now. Week 5 is also released now for
Yes,
you.
sir.
So just also start learning if you want, if you have planned to continue for this course, so attempt your all assignment of week 5 also.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, means it will be held after the qualifier exam or quiz exam.
Yeah, so that registration option will come after the qualifier exam once your result is out.
No,
Okay.
sir, I am talking about OPP.
Yeah, OPP exam will held after the week 7. So this date is I think 21 July, I think 21 or
But
something,
sir,
24.
as a starting of the session, you told that this will be held on Saturday, this Saturday.
No, that is actually timed exam. This is not a programming proctored exam. This
Okay.
timed exam is just a assignment that will come as a unit after this last unit, mock unit. Okay, so after so at the given slot, suppose if the time slot is 8 p.m. Okay, Saturday, so just check the portal Saturday 8 p.m. and if it is not visible, refresh the page. So that one new unit will come and no proctor will monitor to you. Okay, so this is simply your side exam. Okay, so no one is monitoring you. So that time is actually limited. That unit will be visible at 8, and then unit will be disappear at the 10 p.m. Okay,
Okay,
so
sir.
10 p.m. The unit will be disappear from your page.
Yes.
Same unit will be again visible on the next day slot. Same question will be there, and so you can also attempt the question in the next day if you have missed any question to attempt. Okay. 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 Any query in this?
No, sir.
Okay. So now it is there. So shall I move to the week 5 content or what should I do? Actually, this is completely.
Excuse me, sir. Maths class has started.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that we will discuss this in the next week. Okay. So next week we have to cover both week 5 and 6. Okay. So just watch the videos. Okay. All videos before that. And I'll also upload this PDF to the notes, so you can also visit this. If you have any query, then we will discuss. Okay, any other query? So tomorrow
Sir,
is TA session. Also join that session. TA will revise the topics. So from week 1, week 2. So ask your doubt. Yes, someone is asking some question.
sir,
Hmm? Yes,
I have
Arvind.
a sir, I have a doubt related to programming. When I write a program, sometimes the actual output matches with the uh,
No,
what's
actually, what happened? You feel that the output is actually similar, but some difference is there.
yes, sir. Because when I write a program, actual output is matches with expected output, but it
Hmm.
will shows the public test 0 out of 5 or 3 out of 5. So
No, I think
what will do?
some space is coming. You are not able to see, but some space definitely some difference is there in the actual and expected output.
Okay, sir.
Okay, or you can show me. I'll check. Okay, if you
Okay,
have
sir. Okay,
right
sir.
now.
Sir, can I present?
Yeah, please present.
Sir,
Hmm.
the program is this.
So let me just go inside this. Go lower. And one thing, you can also use this new UI. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So after that is actually more comfortable. You just
Yes, sir.
practice on that. So here difference I am directly seeing you one full stop is there.
Okay, sir.
Okay, this
Okay,
is
sir.
that full stop is not exist in the expected output. Can you see?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Bye everyone. Thanks.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.